I want to move on because there's a great story about a North Carolina sailor coming home who was killed at Pearl Harbor, finally coming home to Albemarle, I think in March.
We're talking about Navy Seaman First Class Edward E. Talbert, who was assigned to the USS Oklahoma, which was at Ford Island in Pearl Harbor when the Japanese forces attacked 80 years ago, December 7th, 1941. 429 crewmen on that particular ship, among the other ships as well, were killed, including Talbert. His remains, along with the rest of the remains, were buried at the time. They were disinterred in 1947 with the attempt to try to identify some of these people so that families could get some closure. But at the time, only 35 of the 430 people were able to be identified. And so the rest of the remains were buried and called the unidentified. But some years later, in the time frame of 2015 or so, something called the Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency went back, looked through the remains, used some more up-to-date methods to try to identify some of the remains. And one of the people that they were able to identify as being part of the unidentified remains was Navy Seaman First Class Edward E. Talbert. He's going to be returned to his hometown of Albemarle and will be buried on March 26th.